So hi again, dear ones. So in this session, the group has said that they want to do one of their little surprises with me. So I don't quite know who is coming in, but we have got the classical music going, so that's a different frequency. So we will see indeed who joins us today. Here we go. Greetings, dear souls. It is we, the group of 100. Indeed, we are here today to talk to you, to update you about the affairs of the world. And yes, we have the El Benoni offering the strains supporting us today. Such a majestic piece of great music from the earth enlightened beings of music. Beautiful, the great El Benoni. Yes. So today, dear ones, we say to you, this is a time of great transition. There is all over the world, as you can see, dear ones, there is fire. We will calm our delivery a little so as to make this a little bit more of a somatic experience for you today, dear ones. So you know that there is fire, you know that there is floods, you know that what you call the Schumann resonance is off, and soon will even not be able to record the truth of what is happening on planet Earth. The frequencies incoming are so great as Earth moves into these higher realms of transition that they will not possibly be able to be monitored anymore by current Earth instruments. Once first contact is made and disclosure, and our beloved galactic families are able to be sharing their gifts with us, of course, there will be much greater understanding of that which is available in terms of technology to those on planet Earth. We are looking at, indeed, disclosure becoming nearer every day, dear ones. There was in the past a fear of what was going to be called Project Bluebeam, which indeed was a false alien scenario by the Dark Ones. But this has been mostly destroyed, cut off, before it could move into its reality. There are remnants of it still lingering, so there it is not to say there may not be some extraordinary things appear in the sky that indeed are not organic extraterrestrial beings, but rather light shows of the human and the dark. In time, the true connection will be made with this between us, your space family, and human beings, and it will be, of course, gentle, and mankind will meet us in a way that feels safe. Of course, there will need to be a purging of all the dark programming that the movies have fed to the population of planet Earth surrounding the word, indeed, aliens, and aliens being bad and scary and violent and wishing to take over Earth. The irony of this, of course, is that Earth has been living in a planet that has been taken over by aliens for several hundred years. And it is only now that the beings of Earth are going to be able to reclaim their sovereignty as their full human form comes online, their full God-given divine template of the human comes online, and this will be the sovereign human that no longer is controlled by any other galactic form, whether it be negative or our helpful space families who we will be interacting with in the future. But once we are online and we are fully welcomed back into our divine galactic community of the positive beings of light in the galaxy, then there will be much security for us around the planet, and the dark ones will have been relegated to their appropriate dark places. They will have either been taken back to source, if they have been embodying humans, thereby making the human possessed by these dark energies, which necessitates these dark humans choosing the light or being returned to source energy to take on their next lives, probably through karmic layers, such as possibly beginning the karmic cycle again as a rock, which has been a joke that was travelling around the internet for a time. So these times of change are greatly disturbing to your nervous system. We understand this, dear souls. But indeed, there is no way out but through, and through leads to the light. And it leads to a newly aligned physical vessel, and it leads to a time where what will appear quite suddenly, all the political chaos and all of the great political dramas happening all over the world will suddenly begin to transform in a very overt and obvious way, as over these coming months and in some cases years, these dark strands will be fully removed, and only beings of light will indeed be allowed to take places of responsibility and leadership on the planet. The planet will no longer have the capacity of duality available to it, which allows such a full separation of light and dark. Indeed, the duality will have been healed into unity, which encompasses all shades. But of course, the unity field also is that of the fifth dimension and above, which does not tolerate the lower, denser, darker frequencies. So what has been part of the dance of the human, dancing between the light and the dark, and indeed being challenged and learning to accept both within us, this dance will move into a dance of golden light, of higher frequency, and this will become the new baseline indeed. As new technology comes in, floods into the new 4D reality, and in the new 5D reality, the new Earth is being built. Dear souls, there are beings of light here to help you transition. At the time of the flash, at the time of the great shifting, the great changing, you will be assisted in perfect and divine ways to be safe, to be able to fully secure your choice point and the direction of your new illuminated embodiment on this planet. Those who are living lives of great stress at this time, but whose hearts are pure, and who are indeed those destined to move through on the higher timeline, there will be a time of a lifting of this stress. There will be a sense of lightening of load, and indeed quite a shocking shift for some of you as you move towards jettisoning all of this weight, this burden that you have been carrying, and understanding that there is only space and room in your reality now for divine, intuitive, guided planning which is guided from your deeper intuitional layers of your being, which are going to be coming fully online. And the stresses of the old structures will be falling away. This will be accompanied by a shift in the planetary finances, which will make, as it were, the survival question much easier for every being on this planet of the light. And indeed, these changes, so long promised and so long given up hope for and surrendered by many of you holding the light, these indeed will be coming to fruition in coming days and weeks and months. And then you will know that yes, indeed there has been a plan, and it has been divine, and the divine God, source energy, the highest of the high powers, the being of light, the one of 1,000 names and yet unnameable, has been indeed the hand of creation behind this incredible journey that the earth inhabitants have journeyed through. Especially the irregularities and the shifts and the great stretching required in the last 4 or 5 years will lead to a great calming and a peace which will be experienced in the center of your heart, in the center of your being, and experienced as a great homecoming and a great time of rest and resourcing yourself, ready to encompass the joys and delights of the new time, the new age, the golden age, filling the hearts and minds of those on planet Earth. So, dear ones, this is a brief update today, but we are sending these frequencies of alignment through to you as we speak. And just feel the rebirth of hope, the rebirth of trust. It is time to grow, dear ones. It is time to sprout the seeds and to let the spring flowers burst forth in all realms of your life. Dear ones, what a time to be alive. We love you, as always, with so much love, dear ones. Feel the mighty stirring within you, the heart opening, the mind moving to new realms of discovery, and feeling Mother Earth holding you safe. Safe as you feel her heartbeat within your own, and rest, refresh, and the new resemblance, and here we are, on our way to the new. Blessed be, dear ones. Off you go now into the future, looking beyond the density, the illness, the challenges, the vibrations, the shaking, all of that which is here and coming on planet Earth, facing forward into the light. Blessed be. Very good. So, dear friends, wonderful to spend time with you. Thank you so much for watching. Anthony and I, who does all the beautiful visuals that you see, we really love sharing this work with you, and we love to hear in your comments. I'm sorry I'm not great at replying, but any comments that you leave, we certainly read them. And yes, and we look forward to further dialogue with you all in the future. Much love. Blessed be.